from his studios in New York. It's time for Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, where sports meets life. Here's your host, Dan Tortora.
All right, we are here with the Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora special. Every single month we are here with West Genesee, the Wildcats. Tonight we are here with the boys basketball team in our extension of the holiday special. We have head coach Fred Kent as well as Christian Rossi, Will Amica, Luke Sutherland, and Jack McLean. We have you for the first time, Mr. McLean. So I'm going to give you the mic first. And you're wearing a Bills hat. We have to discuss that for a second here. How long have you been a Bills fan?
My whole life.
Your whole life?
Yeah.
Who made you a Bills fan? Mom, dad?
Mostly my dad, I would say.
Your dad did it?
Yeah.
Are you happy that he did it or no?
I mean, yeah, you can't do it. What other team would I root for?
What other team would you root for, is that what you said? Do you like Josh Allen?
I love him.
You love Josh Allen. Okay. True Bills fan loves it all. Christian, I'm going to you now. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I think if you played every sport, you'd be here every month.
Probably.
So, bring me into how life's been going in the basketball world. Tell me how things are.
Things are going pretty good right now. We're working hard every day in practice and just becoming a better team every day.
What can you say about head coach Fred Kent here? Tell me something about Coach Kent.
What do you want to know?
What I want to know?
Yeah.
Tell me something good. Something positive. Something that'll keep you from having to run tonight or tomorrow.
He pushes us every day, and he doesn't let us settle in practice because he knows what our potential is, and he wants us to be the best team we can be.
Fair enough. All right, Will. How we doing, Will?
I'm good. How are you?
How's life?
It's good.
How was Christmas?
It was good.
Christmas was good. What'd you get for Christmas?
I got some clothes. I got money. I don't know. I just basically got clothes and money.
You got some clothes and you said money?
Oh, I got PS4 games.
Yeah, PS4 games.
Yeah.
What's your favorite PS4 game?
Red Dead Redemption.
What is it?
Red Dead Redemption.
That one's a good one? You like it? Red Redemption? Red what Redemption?
Dead.
Red Dead?
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Okay. Who plays that with you? Do these guys play or no?
Christian plays.
Christian plays.
Yeah.
You guys good at it?
I'm alright. I'm getting used to it. I'm not too good yet, but I'm gonna get good.
All right. Fair enough. Tell me about Coach Kent. Tell me something nice about Coach Kent.
He's the most funny coach I ever had. He always clowned it. He's that funny.
So he's funny.
Yeah.
All right. What makes him funny? Practical jokes? Is he telling jokes? What's he doing?
Our last week of school that we just had, he had a cool outfit on every day.
What did he have on?
One day he wore a white shirt with white shorts and white leg sleeves. He was just walking around good.
Okay.
He was swaggy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were the other outfits?
What did you wear? That ugly sweater. It was cool. Yeah, he had a Christmas suit. And it was like,
Fair enough. Did he dress up like an elf at all? Santa Claus? Any of that?
It didn't come in his
size. All right, fair enough. All right, Luke. How was Christmas for you? What happened for you for Christmas?
It was great. Pretty much the same presents as well. Just PlayStation games, money.
Yeah. What'd you get for the PlayStation games?
Big 2K guy.
Okay. Who's your team?
OKC.
OKC? How many times have you played it since yesterday? Or since Christmas, actually, yeah. Christmas Eve. When did you get it? Christmas Eve, Christmas Day?
Christmas Day.
Okay. How many times?
All day.
All day?
Yeah, long time.
How many games have you won?
I don't know. I've been playing my career a lot.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to be an all-star right now.
Do you make yourself?
Yeah.
So what's your percentages? Do you make yourself a 99?
No, you gotta
build it up, right?
Yeah, my guy's bad right now. He's really bad.
He's really bad?
He's getting there, though.
Is he in, like, the G League?
He's actually in China right now.
He's in China?
Yeah, but he'll get to the league.
Okay. So you create him with your likeness. See, back in the day, you can make yourself the best player out there, better than Michael Jordan. Now, when you create yourself, you have to be trash that gets better, that plays overseas, that plays in the G League, that maybe makes it to a team and then tries to get a contract. So they make it real life.
Yep.
Is it frustrating?
Yes.
How is playing in China?
It's easy, but...
Have you picked up the language?
No.
They should make that interactive, that if you can't speak Chinese, you can't play in China.
That's fair. That's fair.
Tell me something good about Coach.
No, he's... They touch both the things. He pushes us a lot, and he's just funny while he does it. Like he can be goofy with us, but know that like we'll respond well to it. So like that's just.
So if he's goofy, you'll respond positively.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Do you like that he's more goofy and jokes around than being serious all the time?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely makes you more comfortable around him. So it's just a better atmosphere.
Because Coach is goofy, when he yells, do you pay more attention?
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, when he yells, we know that we're doing something wrong. I mean, we gotta tone into that.
Fair enough. All right, Jack. I'll give this over to you now.
All right.
Bring me into something good about Coach.
Well, I think what's good about Coach is he actually tries to have a relationship with the players, and like a lot of coaches are like kind of like hard guys, like they like almost like they're like military guys or something. But Coach does not have that at all, and that's the good thing about him.
How would you describe his coaching ways?
Well,
his system.
I mean, he works hard, but he's like relaxed in I feel like get like too fired up most of the time in practice. Like he works hard, but he doesn't like he doesn't like make practices like it was like a military exercise or something like that.
Okay. So his practices are more do what you need to do, but it's not a drill sergeant type practice.
Yeah, work hard, but it's not like very
so not military wise. Okay. All right, Coach. We heard everybody talk about you. Will's going to hand you the mic there. And we're going to go around this panel as we're here with the West Genesee boys basketball team, the Wildcats, and here with Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora at the Wildcat Sports Pub. Tell me something good about Mr. McLean.
Jack McLean?
Yes.
It gets better and better every year.
Okay.
He probably didn't. Did you make the team as a 7th grader? Okay, so he did. He was always in our program, but every year he has continually improved his total points per game, and just Friday night he had a 26-point game against Nottingham. So he's always working hard. He's gotten stronger. He's gotten stronger more than anyone in our team, and he's just always worked hard. So it's easy to coach.
Does his hat game make sense to you? Are you impressed by it or not?
I am not impressed by the Buffalo Bills hat.
Okay. I was in Buffalo for the Buffalo-Jacksonville game, and I was in the end zone where that fight was. Buffalo started that fight.
Definitely not.
But Leonard Fournette used his hands to punch a helmet when you were a running back. That didn't make a lot of sense. So you don't like the hat game. What would you suggest he changes the hat to?
He should definitely find another team, maybe like Cornhuskers or somebody different. But, you know, I can see Jack going straight brim, high top. You know, he's kind of got the old guy hat like me, that Luke calls the old man hat.
Yeah.
Maybe
they used to tell you not to bend the brim, and now they tell you to leave it like it doesn't make any sense, right?
No, yeah.
And then they said like the snapbacks were old, and you had to get fitted hats, and now the snapbacks cost more than the fitted hats. Everything's backwards now.
It is. It's a never-ending circle.
Tell me something good about Christian Rossi.
Christian Rossi? He's a junkyard dog.
Okay.
He's a max. I don't even know what that means, but I think it means
it works for football.
No,
junkyard dog. No, I know what you mean.
Christian,
he's a hard worker.
Just always very physical kid. Always put his body on the line. banged up, but never out. Refuses to come out of practice. He's always competing, and you really respect that.
Does he give you this? When you tell him to come out, does he do the hand?
Yeah, whenever there's two fouls, like, him or Will will be like, I'm good.
And they're like, hey, Christian.
One of the most annoying things, actually.
Hey, listen, Ernie Davis did that. Ernie Davis used to do that.
The Heisman?
I'm staying in.
Yeah.
Staying in. So I guess that's good if Christian does that.
No,
tell me something good about Will Utica.
There's a lot of good things. You're talking elite speed, handle, such a good ball handler, and I keep telling him as long as he doesn't hesitate, he's a heck of a shooter too. So he's really gotten better. He's gotten stronger.
Yeah.
Upper body stronger, and he's got, I think he calls it bunnies. He's had some nice dunks so far this year. We've had 6 games. How many dunks have you had? 4 dunks.
4 dunks in 6 games, right?
So he's fun to watch. He's battling through an injury right now too, and he's always got a smile on his face, which is probably the best thing.
Yeah, and I would imagine that when he scores on people and he smiles at them, that doesn't make them feel that great.
Yeah.
I like the smiles more than I don't like the trash talk. I like when you just smile at somebody. You hit a 3 in their face and you just kind of, smile.
Well, I don't usually notice it during the game, but I think a couple times after he scored, he has smiled and flexed real quick before getting back on defense.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do they give you fouls for that stuff? Now you can do little things, right?
Yeah, but
you can still enjoy it. You should. All right, tell me something good about Luke Sutherland.
Luke Sutherland, this is the 4th year we've been together, and it's actually been a pretty smooth ride. We tend to pick each other on each other now and then, but when Jack said, it's about building relationships, I think Luke and I have been together for a long time, and I think we trust each other. We can yell at each other and move on. And he's had a great career so far at West Genesee.
You can yell at each other and move on. So bring me into that relationship that a player on your team can have that back. I mean, there's got to be some mutual respect there.
I think there is. I know I respect him. I can't speak for him, but
Luke just took the mic, so I'm guessing he's gonna. I'm gonna put this right here for that. But okay, go ahead. You have a rebuttal? You have a thought?
No, it's just I respect him.
Yeah.
He needed to grab the microphone to say that. That was well thought out, Luke.
So bring me into the back and forth. I'm really not happy that I chose to be in this seat.
You might not be in a safe place.
You know what I mean?
If we start talking about defense, there could be a problem.
I know. I'm Italian and Hispanic, so my blood runs good. So if I don't feel safe, I'll figure out a way to be safe. But bring me into this, Luke. So how is life? Does Coach say something and you go, that's not going to work? I mean, how is the conversation go back and forth?
It's just more of like, if he tells me to do something, I listen to him, you know what I mean? And if I see something that he might not agree with, I can express myself in a way that he'd understand it. So.
Or he'll just do it.
Yeah, that works too.
How often do you just do it and it works out for you?
I mean, it happens from time to time. I mean, I can't say it works more than it.
It really starts with Will, because they know how much I dislike alley-oops. And it starts with a Will pass.
Yeah.
If they connect, it's wonderful, but I think these guys are like 1 for 15.
Why do you dislike alley-oops?
Because a missed alley-oop is a turnover.
Right.
When, just pass and catch, and a shot is pretty efficient to me.
But you know that there's an ABA team in Syracuse now called the Stallions, and the alley-oop started in that ABA world. Yeah. So
we're not in the ABA.
But it's right.
Should be.
But it's an ode to the ABA that's local now. I think the alley's good, but as long as they finish, that's what you care about.
Right.
You got to time it right.
You don't really talk much about alley-ooping.
Who is the worst on timing alley-oops?
Yeah, Luke is really the only one that can catch him.
Okay.
Are we talking about like throwing them?
Yeah, who's the worst at timing it, throwing it?
Well, it's not that he's bad at them. Me and Joe Albright, we've probably thrown 13 lobs in our time together, and we got our first one this summer. So that was exciting.
All right.
We always throw it out of bounds on that one too.
Who's the worst at catching them?
Can I say Lubner? Yeah.
Okay.
Lubner, Eric Lubner.
All right, fair enough. So, getting into the season so far, I'm gonna. Yeah, are you pointing to the guys that are calling you out, right? Are you calling them out? Can they hear that you're calling them out? Oh, yeah, the hand went up.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's over there drinking coffee.
Yeah, that's
How many
nice.
juniors are over there drinking coffee?
It's all good. Keep you warm when all these chilly words are coming your way. So, Jack, I'm going to go to you for this. Bring me into the season so far. What you could say about the team and what the team's been able to do, how the season has challenged you.
It's been good. I think all the games we've had, I don't even think we've been playing that well, but we were luckily 6-0. I think we've been in like 4 of the games at least. We were in a bad spot at one point or another. Like besides like 2 of them, we've been close every single game and we've won every single game. So that obviously means something good because we haven't lost yet. So.
And when you say you're in those close games and you're able to battle it out, and what it says about the culture of the team.
I think it's good that like we have each other's backs a lot, and we really care. Like especially when it comes down to it, people are working extra hard and giving everything they have. So I think that really says a lot about the team.
Yeah. All right, Will. I'm going to go to you. What have you learned from this season so far? Will, you need to pay attention when you're on my panel. Because if I kick you off my panel, there's repercussions for that. Go ahead, Will. What have you learned about this season so far?
Just sticking together. We haven't had any times when we've ever come apart, and it's helped us late in games. We just stick together, trust each other, and we pull it out.
Jack had said that you guys just have that faith in each other, you trust each other. How has that built up over time?
We've been connecting more. I feel like this team more connected than past teams. Like we're all close with each other. Like we all hang out besides basketball. Like, we're all just cool with each other.
Why is this team so close? Why is it different? What happened to bring everybody together?
Honestly, I think it was just in the summer we all had like the mindset like this could be our year. Like we could all we could win this year. We could all turn up. So we all just took it amongst ourselves like let's just all come together and do something.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right, Christian. What have you learned about the season so far? He always has that grin like I'm about to say something, and then he's like, and he waits for the smile. There's no cameras here, Christian.
We've been in a couple games that were close, but probably shouldn't have been close.
Okay.
And we managed to like stay together during them instead of blaming each other for what was going wrong and finish the game out. So I think like I've learned that maybe we're closer as a group than I thought we were.
So they're not blaming each other. Just bring me into that, because when problems arise or games get close, like you said, some games are closer than maybe they should have been. Sometimes people turn on each other. Why does this team not do that?
I mean, we're all there for each other. I think every person on this team genuinely cares for their teammates. So, like, say someone has a turnover late in a game that could potentially really affect the outcome of the game. Like, instead of getting down on them and getting on them, you pick them up and just tell them the next play, like, get going on the next play.
So pretty much for that. All right, Luke. What has the season taught you so far?
I mean, same thing. I mean, togetherness. Like that's really huge. Like just through those games and stuff, it really showed that like if we play together, like we really can do anything. So like, I mean, that bond we all have is just. This is, I mean, out of the 4 years I've been on, this is probably the closest I've been with my teammates and like everything. Like it's just a good atmosphere.
Fair enough. Okay, we're gonna mix in some rapid fire here with the West Genesee boys basketball team in these segments, because we're gonna rotate some people out. So Christian, Will, and Luke, you're all gonna be involved in something that's gonna involve Jack. So I need you to tell me something that you appreciate about having Jack on your team. I'm gonna start with you, Luke. So Jack's got the spotlight, but you guys are on the hot seat in what you're saying, I guess. Just tell me something that you like about Jack.
I like how passionate he gets when he makes a mistake and stuff.
Fair enough.
He's very, what's the word? Intense. He's very intense. He shows his emotion. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. All right, Christian. Tell me something about Jack.
Alright, so if you were to pass the ball to Jack and maybe it was like a bad pass and it went out of bounds, he wouldn't yell at you for it. He would just be like, make the next one. Then he might yell at you, but he gives you a pass, I guess.
So he gives you a pass on the first bad pass.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, Will, tell me something good about Jack.
Like, people might think Jack is quiet, but he's honestly one of the most funny people like I know. He is so funny. In practice, if you do something good, he runs up to you and just like taps you. Like, he's the most enthusiastic person I know. He's mad cool.
And all right, Jack, you've heard the team speak about you. What are your thoughts? What's your response? Are they accurate? Are they accurate about what they said?
Yeah, I would say everything's pretty accurate. I mean, I would say so. I don't really know how to talk for myself, but yeah, I would say everything's pretty
Are you
accurate.
sneaky funny in your opinion?
Decently funny. I'm not like the funniest guy. I'm not like the funniest guy in the world, but I'm not like the least funny guy in the world.
So you're somewhere in the middle.
I would say probably like above average, but like not like.
All right, you'll take above average. Okay. All right, fair enough. All right, Coach. I'm gonna flip into rapid fire and go around with it with one here before we take a step aside and mix it up for segment number 2. So, Coach, my question to you, Fred Kent, is... Let me think. What is one thing you wanted for Christmas that you didn't get?
This is a bad answer, but
Okay.
a shop vac vacuum.
A shop vac vacuum?
Yeah, I knew it was a bad answer, but like
That's what you wanted.
I got a puppy, a golden retriever, and like
Yeah.
just sheds everywhere. And like my truck is just a hairball now, and
Yeah.
my old vacuum doesn't do the job. So,
Doesn't work. So you need a shop vac vacuum.
yeah, I'm gonna get one soon.
See, here's the thing, though. They say that when your significant other is female and she says she wants an appliance, you never buy her the
Can't
appliance.
do that. Yeah.
But in your case, as a man, you're like, I wanted a shop vac. You should have bought me a shop vac. What did she buy you besides the shop vac?
Oh, she took care of me. My wife. I am not complaining at all. I mean, I got a driving range membership, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I go hit golf balls every day and just not even worry about paying for it the rest of the year. So
That's
I'm
good.
excited about that. That was awesome. And then basically like Will and Luke said, except not as much money as those two, but clothes and things like that. But I'm sure they got more money than me.
All right. Will, I'm going to you for this one. What are you going to do with the money you got for Christmas?
I don't even know. Probably buy. I want another pair of Uggs. I'm not gonna lie. I want to buy another pair of Uggs.
Got
I
another
got
pair of
them
Uggs.
I got them first.
Male Uggs, man. I don't know about that.
I got
I
them
know
on
how I
right
feel
now.
about male Uggs.
I got them on right now.
You got them on right now? Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see them. I'm gonna pick the foot up. Let's see. No, those don't look like Uggs.
Those are 11.
Yeah, that's me. All right, cool. I'm an 11.
Yeah.
That works. Look at that.
They ran out
Look at
there.
that. That works. So you're gonna buy me a new pair. You keep those. That's good. What else are you gonna buy?
I'm not even sure. Probably. I don't know. I'm probably gas money. To be honest, it's probably gonna be for gas.
Gas money.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I'm going to you, Christian. Christian, tell me 3 things that. Okay, let me think. Tell me 3 people that were hardest to buy for Christmas.
Did you buy for 3 people?
Did you buy for them?
Well, I only bought presents for 2 people,
Okay.
and that was my mother and my girlfriend.
Okay. Who got the better gift? She's not paying attention right now. She's on the phone. Say it. Who got the better gift? Mom.
Probably her. I spent more money on her.
Spent more money on your girlfriend than your mom?
Yeah, but I asked my mom what she wanted. She said a bottle of shampoo. Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Would you buy her anything else?
Yeah, I got her a pair of earrings.
You got her a pair of earrings
Yeah.
and a bottle of shampoo.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
What'd you get your girlfriend?
Slippers,
Yeah.
candy,
Some what?
candy,
Candy. What candy?
Reese's, and watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. You didn't eat any of the candy you gave her?
Nah, she bought me candy too. So.
What did she buy you?
Mike and Ike's. I love Mike and Ike's.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind? The originals?
Those, and there's like tropical ones. She bought me those too. Yeah.
So you didn't have to spend too much.
No.
I can't imagine the candy cost more than the shampoo. I hope it didn't.
No, that didn't.
Okay.
Slippers were like $60.
What were the slippers? Were they Uggs too?
Maybe.
All right, fair enough. All right, Luke. Going to you now. Tell me what the best part of having Christmas in Central New York is.
Snow.
Fair enough. Do you do lights on the lake or no?
No.
You don't. Have you ever?
No.
Will you ever?
No.
Why not? You don't like it?
It's like I can drive around outside and see Christmas lights on houses. I don't need to go to a lake.
Without having to pay for it. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to keep with you on this. Are you a house decorator of lights or no?
Yes.
Are you like, let's put lights on the house so that people can see it from space? Are you, let's put a couple lights on the house and just say that we did? Or are you somewhere in the middle?
Somewhere in the middle. It's got to draw attention, but it can't draw too much attention. It's got to be just right.
What's your favorite thing to put out?
I like outlining the garage.
Outlining the garage. All right, fair enough. All right, Jack, I'm going to you. Jack, I'm going to keep with this one. What is the best, besides snow, what's the best thing about Christmas in Central New York?
Well, I guess, specifically Central New York, I just know where everything is, and I can go, if I go shopping, which I really don't do, if I did, I could find stuff easily, I guess. I don't know what's specifically about Central New York.
Do you shop at the mall?
I don't really shop, honestly.
You don't really shop. Who did you have to buy for this year?
Oh, I didn't buy for anyone, honestly. I don't really have any money, and I just don't.
You didn't buy for anybody?
Nah,
Did
honestly, no.
people buy for you?
Well, Santa, but that's it.
Santa bought for you. Okay, fair enough. What about mom and dad? They get you anything?
Yeah, I think they did. I didn't ask for anything, so I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. But you didn't buy anything?
No.
Do you want to get somebody something someday? Do you want to spend money on Christmas? Or do you like just being the person that gets the gifts?
I don't even need gifts. I just don't want to get people gifts. I don't know.
I just want to give people something. All right. Tell me something about the Buffalo Bills that makes you happy.
They got a lot of cap space this offseason, and they got some draft picks. I think they can probably turn into something. And they cut Benjamin and Peterman this year. So,
all right. Who do you want to keep on the team? Who do you want to get rid of?
Well, get rid of. They've already done it pretty much. I want to keep Allen and Edmonds and White.
Okay.
Those are the three main people.
All right. Do you think you have a good enough receiving corps or no?
No, definitely, obviously not. It's like the worst in the league. It's horrible.
Okay. What do you need to do first? Offensive line or receivers?
I would say offensive line, because you can't really have receivers enough.
Offensive line, fair enough. All right, I'm going to get these guys off the hot seat. We'll take a step aside here for Jack McLean, Luke Sutherland, Will Amica, Christian Rossi, head coach Fred Kent, myself, Dan Tortora. Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora is here every single month featuring West Genesee Athletics, starting with the boys, or here with the boys basketball team this month. We'll be back in just a moment.
This is a wake-up call fast break.
Hi, friends and fans. Home Team Pub is the place to be to cheer on your fave home team. Located at 7990 Oswego Road in Liverpool, HTP has you covered with an amazing drink selection. Let's not forget about the signature drinks or those kid-approved gourmet milkshakes. The happy hour specials and pub entrees will have your mouth watering. Check out the website, hometeampub.com, or follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more specials. At Home Team Pub, you're always the MVP.
Gear up with the real deal at Dreissig Apparel, creating what people are going to see and learn about you before they even meet you. Gear up for what you need for your team, business, or event. So look professional, look good, and feel good. Outfit yourself at DreissigApparel.com. That's DREISSIG Apparel.com. The only place to gear up with the real deal. What's the universal language of a fan? Clapping your hands. With Fan Hands, the ultimate sports fan accessory, find your team color, slip them on, and start cheering on your favorite team with 11 different colors, always in stock on fanhands.com, where you'll find the ultimate sports fan accessory. Real fans wear Fan Hands.
Get Hilton quality service at the most affordable price at True by Hilton Camillus, located right next to Costco in Township 5. True by Hilton Camillus offers you their signature sport court where you can enjoy basketball, volleyball, pickleball, soccer, lacrosse, and more year-round in their indoor facility. For reservations and information, call 315-314-8676. That's 315-314-8676. True by Hilton Camillus. Hilton quality service at the most affordable price.
Utica Pizza Company spells family. Your family, my family, their family. The recipes that they have shared with each other throughout the years and have now been so gracious to share them with us. I can sit here and talk with you about all the great things that are on the menu. We'd be here forever. So let me say this. Utica Pizza Company is second to none. And now you can bring it home with you and you can dine in the restaurant. UticaPizzaCompany.com will give you all the information that you need. And let me say, these Utica greens, they're the best. Utica Pizza Company. Call them and place your order at 315-214-3060. That's 315-214-3060. Families break bread at Utica Pizza Company.
Back here, Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora. I'm just going to negate everything that just happened. If I was the Men in Black right now, I would just, let's say whatever that thing's called, it'll make you forget everything. They just put it right in front of your face. That's what I would do. We're bringing it away. We're changing it. We're back here with Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, live on location at the Wildcat Sports Pub, 3680 Milton Avenue, Camillus, New York, with West Genesee. Every single month we have West Genesee Athletics. This time around for this show, we have the boys basketball team. Cam Jones is with us for the first time ever. Luke Sutherland is also here. Christian Rossi, Will Amica, head coach Fred Kent, and of course, myself, Dan Tortora. So Cam, this is your first time on Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora. So I have to ask you, how many times have you been interviewed, and how used to this are you?
This is my first time.
It's your first time ever being interviewed?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are your thoughts about that?
It's cool.
It's cool?
Yeah.
All right. Bring me into the UGG situation. I don't want to talk about it, but I got to talk about it. The UGG in the room is the fact that all you guys seem to like this stuff, except for Luke. Except for Luke. We're good. So Cam, you got them on. Christian, do you have UGGs on right now? You don't, but you own them.
I do own them, yeah.
Okay. So Cam, what is this obsession with UGGs?
They're comfortable. They're comfortable and they're quick to put on.
They're comfortable and quick to put on.
It's the drip.
It's
part of the drip.
Oh my God. When did UGGs become important?
Probably 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
They were a female thing for a while. When did they become cool for men to wear?
When they made the shoe.
When they made the shoe.
Yeah.
Now you know the UGGs. When I was growing up, my dad would give me his boots, and when you would pull the boot off, the inside insulation of the boot would come out. That's what an UGG is. It's that inside insulation. Are these waterproof now or no?
Yeah, you can get stuff for them to be waterproof.
Yeah, because I don't understand boots that you can't wear in the winter. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. Somebody's trying to play basketball right now. I don't know what's going on. So let me ask you this question, Cam. Who would win that game? Who would win the basketball toss?
Out of all of us?
Out of the entire team.
Me.
You?
Me. So I've never done it before. I have the record.
You have the record? How many have you made, Luke? 118. 118?
It says 111. It says 118. I have a picture of 118 on my phone.
Okay, well, you need to show us the picture. We need proof. So, Cam, I'm gonna keep you on the hot seat here. Tell me something good about Luke.
Something good about Luke, his energy that he brings. Every day he's laughing, smiling, no matter what.
Yeah. He's laughing and smiling no matter what.
No matter what. He always brings good energy.
Okay, what about Christian Rossi?
Christian Rossi? It's my boy. I don't know. He's the same way. He brings the energy. He motivates us to play harder.
Okay.
In tough moments. So I don't know.
What about Will Mika?
Mika?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hate him. I don't really like him, to be honest with you. But no, I'm saying, that's my boy too. He's the same way. He brings the energy. He plays hard. He's a leader. He makes us win most of the games.
Yeah. How you said he's a leader. He makes you win. How does he do that?
Tough moments, clutch moments. He brings us up no matter what. He misses a shot. He creates a turnover. He still goes. He plays his hardest.
How fresh had the 4 dunks been in 6 games?
What'd you say?
How fresh had the 4 dunks been in 6 games?
How fresh were they?
How fresh were they?
They're nice. They're good.
Okay.
I never seen them up that high before.
Do you have a better one? Or is there a favorite dunk that Will's had?
The OCC dunk. He jumped far. The OC dunk that might be the best one.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Tell me something good about Fred Kent, your head coach.
Fred Kent?
Yeah.
That's me. Oh man. Right now, in all my coaches, he might be the best coach. He motivates me every day in practice and the games. He helps me every day mentally and physically.
You said he might be your best coach.
Yeah.
What makes him the best?
How he wants me to be the best, how he motivates me, how he wants me to play hard every day.
How does he motivate you? What does he do to get you to go that extra step?
If I don't do something he likes or something, if I'm down or something, he brings me back up and he puts me back in the moment.
All right, fair enough. Who has the better hair, you or Christian?
Me. He cut his hair.
Yeah.
He didn't cut it. He definitely would have better hair, but he cut it.
So you think he would have better hair if he didn't cut it?
Yeah.
All right, Coach. I'm going to ask you this question: who's got the best hair game on your team? On the team. Who's got the best hair?
I gotta go with Jake Wagger. He's got that Cosmo Kramer from Seinfeld look.
Oh, okay.
With like the curly top.
The curly top, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of hair.
Yeah, it's only a lot in certain spots, which is kind of neat.
He's making some buckets right now.
Yeah.
These guys are going to have to take pictures. Because we did see a picture from Luke Sutherland that says 118. So why is it not on there? Why is the high score not on there? Did they reset it? One of your teammates come in here and turn it off, turn it back on?
I have the 111 record too, and then I beat it. And they just wanted to make it. It's a record. Is it not a record?
It's the one that's on there.
It's not a record. It's a record. I have the high score. Is that better? Yeah, and then I'll get it again.
Fair enough. I think we need to see this after the show. I think we need to watch it. Luke, tell me something good about Cam Jones.
He just pushes everyone. I mean, his intensity during practice, like playing against him, like it's just he forces you to do stuff that you're not really comfortable doing because his defense is so good. So he makes all of us better every day.
Tell me something bad about male Uggs.
They're made for girls.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. All right, well, tell me something good about Cam Jones, who already said he hated you.
He's a lame, first of all. It's like, nah, that's my brother. That's my brother. I love him. He's just a dog. He pushes everybody. He's never, like, when it comes down to, like, a moment, he doesn't fold. He never, like, gets scared. He's just a dog.
He's never scared.
Yeah.
Bring me into that fearlessness. Will, I prefer that. I don't want to know who you're playing footsie with your Uggs. I really don't want to know. Maybe it's yourself, because they're so smooth. Maybe you just think it's somebody else, probably you. It's all right. So, Has Cam always been that way? Did he come in day one like that, always pushing everybody? Did he build himself into this player? What would you say about Cam?
I'd say that he built himself a lot. His confidence this year is way higher than it's been. And that's good. He's just going to keep getting higher and higher, and he's going to keep getting better and better.
Fair enough. All right, Christian. Christian, I'm going to you. Tell me something good about Cam Jones, and if you agree that your hair would be better than his if you didn't cut it.
Yeah, my hair definitely would have been better than his if I didn't cut it. Going back to what Coach said about Jack McLean, Cam has got better every year that he's played basketball.
Yeah.
Like when he first started off in 7th grade, he was like new to basketball, but like looking at the player he's built himself into now, it's just like crazy to see like how much improvement he's had since then.
Fair enough. Okay. Christian, tell me one good thing about male Uggs and one bad thing about male Uggs.
All right. They're like the most comfortable shoe you'll ever wear, but they have like 0 traction. So if at like any point you need to actually do something, you're like you can't because you can't like move.
You can't what?
You can't like run or anything because you just like
can't run in Uggs.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Coach, I'm gonna go. Or does Will have a thought? No. He's got a thought.
That's false. You can run in male Uggs. You can do anything in Uggs.
Can you fly in Uggs?
Yeah, you can actually.
You can?
Yeah. You can float. You can do whatever.
All right, Coach Kent. Why don't you have a pair of Uggs?
I do not have a pair of Uggs because there's no such thing as male Uggs. Thank you. Fake term.
Now, Tom Brady bought male Uggs for his team when they won a game a couple years ago. I think you should only buy them for your team when you lose a game. What do you think?
I'm not spending any money on this team.
Fair enough. Okay. Coach, tell me what you've learned about these first few games.
What have I learned about?
Yeah, about this team.
We have experience to rely on earlier in the year, but I think what really makes me happy is we are 6-0. Like Jack said earlier, we haven't really played, and Christian said we haven't played to our potential yet. And the guys are hungry, and I think we all know we can play better, and we want to play better. It's not just the wins and losses, the record. We want more at the end of the year, and the guys get that, which is important.
Cam, what have you learned about this team in the first few games?
I learned how competitive we are and how we love to win. And I learned how we keep pushing every day.
Your teammates say that you push them to be better. You get the best out of them. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with it, but I also agree that they push me more. They want me to work harder so we can win.
Are you guys watching the guys trying to play basketball right now? Is that what you're paying attention to?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Luke's nervous about his record. I saw you fidgeting a little bit. I don't know. Who could beat your record, Luke?
Oh, me.
Okay, you gonna do it?
Yeah, I can beat it.
Okay. Luke, who's over there right now that you think could beat the record?
McLean he just hit a lot. That was scary.
McLean was leaning in though. Are you allowed to lean in and almost lay it in there?
Oh yeah.
You're allowed to almost dunk it?
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't miss this one. She really doesn't miss. We jinxed her now. She's autopilot though. Look right away.
She's killing it right now.
She's going too slow though.
She's nuts.
You gotta just fire them.
How quickly do you fire the shot?
You gotta catch it fired. Like it's just
quick.
Yeah.
Are you leaning? Or are you shooting for real?
It's all backboard. That's the trick.
It's all backboard. All right, fair enough. Cam, I'm gonna go back to you for this one. Do you like or dislike, and why, Coach Kent wearing his Nebraska hat all the time?
I like his hat.
Okay.
I like it. Actually, I don't like his hat. I don't like his hat. But, I don't like it because it should say Syracuse. But
okay.
It's a
Okay. Fair enough. What would make him take his hat off?
probably fixing his hair or something.
Fixing his hair or something. All right, fair enough. All right, Christian. Like or dislike the Nebraska hat?
I hate it.
Why?
Because there's not a G on it.
There's not a G on it. Fair enough. Did you razz Coach in how Nebraska started off the season this year, where they almost didn't win a game? You say anything to Coach Kent?
No, not really.
No?
Let him be.
Let him be? All right, Will.
I think he knows Georgia's the better team.
Like or dislike the Nebraska hat?
I don't even really mind it, to be honest. I don't really watch football or nothing, so
Okay.
I don't really mind it.
Fair enough. What about you, Luke?
Yeah, I don't really.
Oh, fact. Wait. I like it. Cause my mom works in Nebraska,
Okay.
so I like it.
So now you like it. All right, fair enough. What about you, Luke?
I don't mind it. It's a good hat.
It's a good hat. All right, Coach. Coach, do you wear any other hat besides that hat?
What hat did you wear to Syracuse?
I wear a Spurs hat, a Celtics hat, a Yankee hat, and any type of golf hat.
All right, I'm going to keep it with you, Coach. As you talked about the Celtics, did you watch the Christmas bonanza from Kyrie Irving?
Yes, I did.
And the fact that he hit the three to put him up by 1 and then comes right down and takes a leaning three with plenty of time on the clock, did you like or dislike that shot?
I liked it because I think there was 32 seconds left in the game, so they would have gotten the last possession. So, like, if Philadelphia rebounded the ball, they had possession and Celtics for the last one. So I was fine with it.
Who are the top 3 best NBA players right now?
Top 3 right now?
Could be in any order. Yep.
Okay. Any order, no order. Got to go with LeBron. I'm big on Giannis right now. I just enjoy it. Even though he can't really shoot outside yet, it doesn't matter because he's dominant. And then KD, Kevin Durant, I just think is phenomenal. And I feel bad not mentioning Steph Curry or Anthony Davis. It's an awesome league.
All right, Will and Mika. Who are the top 3 NBA players right now?
Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, and I'm gonna go with not JJ Redick. I'm gonna go with Colin Sexton.
Colin Sexton?
Go.
Why did you pick Colin and why did you pick Russell Westbrook?
I understand why you asked me why I didn't pick Colin, but why Russell? Russell is the best player in the league.
I'm asking because you were different than Coach. So I want to know your difference here.
Russell Westbrook, he's just different. Like he's a different animal. He's just his intensity, his athleticism, the way he uses his body is just different.
All right. What about Colin?
Colin is just I can't even describe him. He's just the GOAT. Coach Kent cannot guard him at all. He will kill Coach Kent. He's getting a jump shot, so that paint stuff won't work.
All right.
Go ahead, slow down.
All right, Christian. Who are the top 3 NBA players right now?
Go with Kyrie. I like Kyrie.
You said Kyrie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Jason Tatum.
Okay.
He's probably my favorite player.
Okay.
And I'll just go with LeBron because everyone likes LeBron.
All right. So Jason Tatum, somebody who's been on the Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora before. I got to spend some time with him.
That's cool.
I like Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
Like the family. So what makes you like Jason so much? I don't disagree with you. I just want to know what your reasoning is.
I'm going to be like completely honest. I just like his haircut.
You just like his haircut?
Well, not just, but like I'm a big fan of his haircut.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. He's a hard worker.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Oh, man. All right, Luke, who are the top 3 NBA players right now?
In order. LeBron James, far number 1. Far number 1.
Okay.
Number 2 is Giannis. Number 3 is Kevin Durant.
All right. Y'all you had the same ones here. You and Coach.
Kevin Durant's my favorite player.
Okay.
He's a Golden State. He plays. I can't root for Golden State.
You can't what?
I can't root for Golden State.
Why?
Because they cheat.
Because they cheat. Okay. All right, Cam. Top 3 NBA players right now.
LeBron, Kyrie, and Luca. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Yeah.
Doncic. Why Luca?
Huh?
Why Luca?
He has been killing lately. Since he got back in the league, he's been killing.
All right, fair enough. All right, well, we didn't do this in the last segment, so I'm going to let you guys do this here before we go into our final segment here. Each of you gets to ask me a question, and I have to answer it. Cam, I'm going to go to you last since I started with you. Luke, you can ask me a question. Christian, why do you smile every time? I feel like he sits up at night. I feel like he wrote a letter to Santa. I need 3 good questions. This person. He always gives me those toughest questions I've ever gotten. All right, Luke, give me a question.
Who gave you the worst Christmas gifts?
This year? I can make a bad joke. I don't want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, boy. Who gave me the worst Christmas gift? I'd say probably my ex-wife, because she'd get some money instead of me having to get anything. So I'll say her. I'll lay that down. I'll say my ex-wife. I went dark on that one. But all right, Will, go ahead.
Would you ever buy a pair of Uggs?
Would I ever what?
Buy a pair of Uggs.
Never. If you guys bought them for me, I would wear them in appreciation of you. But I would never buy them on purpose. So if you want to pull your money together that you got for Christmas and buy me Uggs, I will wear them for you. It's the only time. All right, Christian, go ahead.
What didn't you get for Christmas that you wanted?
What didn't I get for Christmas that I wanted? I'd probably say some new equipment. I want to get some new headphones for the studio. And I want to get, what else? I want to get some mic stands. So, probably just some of that stuff. Some stuff for the studio. Let's say that. All right, Coach. What's your question for me?
What current athlete that you have not interviewed would you like to interview?
Okay, pick a sport.
Okay. Hoops.
Someone I didn't interview that I want to interview. I'd probably say Steph Curry. I spent some time with Steph because I became a fan of Steph Curry when he was at Davidson. So I'd say Steph Curry. All right, Cam, what's your question for me?
What's your opinion on Coach Kent?
What's my opinion of Coach Kent? I actually think he's well, first of all, he's nice, very receptive. It's not hard to get him to, sit for a few minutes and do some stuff. I've always been respectful of my company and what I do, and I appreciate the conversation, so it's good people. You can ask me one more, since you've never been on the panel before. You can ask me one more.
When are you going to catch a Wildcat game?
When am I going to catch a Wildcat game? Your next game is when, tomorrow? What's the game after? I'm going to be down in Orlando, so what's the game after that?
We play Friday.
I was there last year. I forget what game I went to. So, I'm going to pick a game. Or you pick a game for me and I'll be there. So you pick one for me.
Yeah.
You pick a home game. Which one?
It's Corcoran Friday, next Friday.
Corcoran?
Yeah.
Not this Friday, next Friday.
Yeah.
What is that, January 4th?
It's Tuesday Friday? Oh, yeah, because you got a week off. Yeah. Oh, it's Tuesday?
January 8th. Henniger's Friday.
By Corcoran. It's a big one for you?
Yeah, it's going to be a big game. All
right, fair enough. Okay. If you give me my Uggs by then, I'll wear them to the game. So that being said, we're going to step aside for our final piece coming up here. I want to thank Cam Jones for being here for the first time. What do you think, Cam? Will you come back? You come back, man? All right. So we got Cam, we got Luke Sutherland, we got Christian Rossi, Will Utica, and head coach Fred Kent, myself, Dan Tortora. We'll take a quick step aside. Be back with Wake Up Call here at the Wildcat Sports Pub with West Genesee boys basketball in just a moment.
This is a wake-up call, fast break.
This is Jimmer Sikowski, owner-operator of Chick-fil-A Cicero, 7916 Brewerton Road in Cicero, right in front of the Home Depot. I had a deep feeling that God wanted me to do something bigger with my life and to help people, help others. He kept putting Chick-fil-A in my life, and I realized as I was going through the franchise selection process that positively impacting the lives of others was really core to what we do here at Chick-fil-A. First of all, it starts with the food. The food is brought in fresh daily. We bring in local produce. We prepare to order in the kitchen. We hand bread our chicken. We hand spin our milkshakes. It's great food. It doesn't taste like fast food. I think the second thing is the way people feel when they come in a Chick-fil-A restaurant. It's different. We try to treat people with intentional kindness here, which is very different and deeper than good customer service. And so I think it feels remarkable for most people to come in a Chick-fil-A restaurant. And then lastly, the impact that we try to have in the community is very different. It's a big part of the expectation of every operator of a Chick-fil-A restaurant is that they're actively engaged in their community, they're a leader in the community, and they're making a difference. When they realize that what we're striving to do is to shine a little light in their life, that's a very, very different experience than you will have in any other quick service restaurant. And it's that remarkable experience that I think people will emotionally connect with.
I'm George Townsend of Honda City with some good advice when buying a new car. The true cost of owning a new car is determined by the appraised value when you trade it. No vehicle appraises higher than a Honda. Next, look for low APRs and deep discounts. You also want low maintenance costs and great fuel economy. That's why my advice to you is to buy a new Honda. Looking pre-owned, visit our Honda Certified Used Car Center. Honda City, 7140 Henry Clay Boulevard, Liverpool, or HondaCity-CNY.com.
It would be a pity if you don't shop at Honda City.
For all of us that have always wanted our favorite restaurant to come to us, it's now a reality in Central New York with It's a Utica Thing, with Utica Pizza Company bringing their wonderful recipes that they've handed down through generations to you, to your event, to your business, to your home. It's a Utica Thing, proudly bringing Utica Pizza Company on wheels to your location. Call 315-738-8946. That's 315-738-8946 to bring Utica Pizza Company to your doorstep with It's a Utica Thing.
All right, we are back here, Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora, live on location at the Wildcat Sports Pub here in Camillus, New York, 3680 Milton Avenue. We're hanging out with the West Genesee Wildcats boys basketball team. We have Christian Rossi, tongue-tied, there we go. Christian Rossi, Will Utica. It's the Christmas cookies, too many of them. Luke Sutherland, John Benson sitting in with us for the first time here, and we have head coach Fred Kent. Of course, I'm Dan Tortora, hanging out with you and the West Genesee boys basketball team. We appreciate the team in general being here tonight and supporting one another. John, I'm starting with you. What do you like about this year's team the most?
I like how we're all friends together. I've been playing with all these guys for years, and it's a lot of fun.
You're wearing the winter hat with a little like koosh ball on top. Luke Sutherland decided to wear a hat in camaraderie with you. Speak with me on the importance of you both wearing that right now.
He didn't want to leave me alone wearing it myself, so.
Do you appreciate that?
Yeah.
Is he always that way?
Yeah, I would.
You don't have to do it by yourself?
I would have done it for him too.
Oh, that's nice. Speak with me on the friendship you have with Luke. It sounds like you guys look out for each other.
Yeah, I'm good friends with Luke for years.
How long?
I don't really remember. It's been a while.
Do you remember how you guys met and became friends? How did you become friends?
I don't really remember, but it was probably on the basketball court.
Okay. So a friendship that's lasted a long time, that's meaningful, that you don't remember anything about. All right, Luke. You decided to wear the winter hat to show camaraderie, appreciation. Bring me into that. John said you'll be there for him no matter what. He'd do it for you. Is that fair to say?
Yeah. He's my brother.
Okay, how so? And why so? And do you remember any time that you guys had actually spent with one another?
Yeah, I mean, basketball. You know, we're just close. Basketball brings us together, and that's how it is. So we met on the basketball court. We talk on the basketball court. A lot of stuff goes down on the basketball court.
Do you talk off the basketball court?
Yeah. Text from time to time. See him in school all the time. Outside of school, we hang sometimes.
So Christian Rossi and Will Utica are on my right side, and they wear Uggs. You guys are on my left side, and you wear winter hats. Which is better?
I mean, that's definitely the hats. The Uggs, we've already been about the Uggs. The Uggs are not okay.
Okay. So, wearing a winter hat inside, some people like to do it, some people don't. I don't think it's like sunglasses. And when you wear sunglasses inside, I think you're kind of just a jerk, usually. But if you wear a winter hat inside, It's not cold in here, so why the winter hat inside?
Festive.
Yeah? You keep Christmas going?
You know, just it's a good vibe.
Okay. I'm going to ask Will Amica about the indoor winter hat since you're on the other side and you like Mal Uggs. So what do you think about the indoor winter hats?
I think it's weird.
I like how you looked around the room to see if anybody had it. He looked around the room to see if anybody else had it except for John and Luke, and he was like, it's weird, and then he noticed one of the oh. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Will.
I'll let Christian speak on it.
I think the winter hats are very cool. However, I think it is more acceptable that if you have Uggs on inside, people don't question that. But like, why are you wearing a hat inside?
Let me ask you a question about, and then we're going to go around the room with this. I went to school with a girl who wore Uggs in the summer with jean shorts. So she got the shorts on, she got the Uggs on. She's a beautiful girl.
Oh.
Name is Brittany. Shout out to Brittany. But she wore boots in the summer, so I got to ask you about boots in the summer.
Yeah, no, you can't do that unless you're like trying to just go to like the gas station really quick or something, just throw on some Uggs. But
okay,
I don't know that I would just wear them.
All right, Will's got some thoughts.
She was swaggy. She was just trying to be different, and she clearly did it.
Yeah.
They caught people's attention, so she was swaggy.
It didn't catch my attention in a good way,
but
it caught my attention in like a Jersey Shore way, because she's from New Jersey area. So
I don't even know.
Yeah, she catch it. What about you, Luke? The girl's wearing jean shorts and Uggs in the summer. Are you asking that girl out or no?
That's a no-no.
What if she could be the love of your life? What if she agreed with everything else, but she did that?
Then I'd rock with her. But
okay. You say you rock with her? Yeah. Okay. All right, John Benson.
You say he's gonna rock her?
Jean shorts and Ugg boots in the summer.
I think it's all right. I'd probably wear it, but I don't have any Uggs, so.
You don't have any Uggs?
No.
What was your decision to not have Uggs?
I'm more of just a sneaker kind of guy.
Okay. What do you think about your teammates wearing Uggs?
I've seen a lot of girls wear Uggs, so I don't know about if I'd be wearing Uggs.
Okay, fair enough. You guys had a very eventful basketball game here at the Wildcat Sports Pub, playing on the machine in the corner. Who is the best tonight?
I think it's got to be Luke. He beat everyone today. So.
Okay. He had 76 today. I believe Christian had 73. So, Christian, you were close.
Yep.
Bring me into your game, Christian. I was watching you play. You have the approach of you just chug it right there, but you know how to hit the backboard.
Yeah.
Can't hit it too hard.
Right.
But you were like line driving it, but it works.
It does, yeah. The balls are pretty flat, so they don't like bounce. So if you just throw them at the backboard, it's gonna drop.
It's not gonna bounce back.
Right.
Just throw it at. So you have to gauge the game before you get into it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Do you think you could beat Luke in a head-to-head tonight?
I mean, he's got the reach where he just hangs over and just like drops it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of height challenged, so.
Do you think that the team could be successful alley-ooping on that game?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You'd be okay, even with the guard on the side?
Yeah. We figure out a way.
Okay, fair enough. Christian, tell me something good about John Benson.
His laugh.
He's alive?
His laugh.
Oh, his laugh.
Yeah.
I thought you said he's alive. Okay. His laugh is, what is it, unique?
Yeah, it's different.
Okay. He's got a unique laugh. Who is the funniest person on the team, Christian? Who makes John laugh the most?
Probably Jack McClain, but like he doesn't try to be funny. Just the things he does is hilarious.
Who is it?
Jack McClain.
Oh, Jack McClain.
Yeah.
Who's with us? Jack McClain. Okay. Why Jack?
Just like his reactions to things are just pretty funny to be
So
honest.
does he say a lot, or is it just like his facial feature? Like, you know, is it like when you watch The Office and they have the camera turn to you and you just have that face? Is that what he is? Is he the face?
He's like a good combination of both.
Good combination of both.
Like the things he says and his face, I guess.
Does he say it louder, or is it kind of just he comes over to you and like whispers it?
Yeah, it's usually like low key most of the time.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Will, tell me something good about John Benson.
I don't know. This might sound weird. I don't even know. I don't know. His neck is long. I don't know.
What'd you say?
He's mad funny.
His neck is long? That is what you said. Tell me something good about John Benson. He's got a long neck.
I don't know. That's what we clown him about, but when him and Jake argue, it's the most funny thing I've ever seen. He's mad funny. He's cool though. He's cool.
All right, Luke, tell me something besides Jack McClain makes John Benson laugh and his neck is long. Tell me something about John.
This is a little more serious. But like when people make passes to him and stuff in game, he's the first person to kind of give them the acknowledgement. Like he's very good about that, and like that stuff kind of goes unnoticed. But he's a great teammate.
So if I interviewed him right now after a game, he would be talking about everybody that fed him the ball or helped him out.
He's a team first kind of guy. He's a great teammate.
All right, Coach Fred Kent, tell me something good about John Benson.
There's a lot of good things to say about John, but on the basketball court, physically, he's very gifted. I mean, he's 6'5", but he has feet like a guard. He can slide and defend, stay in front of the ball. He's very fast. For a 6'5" kid, he runs like a gazelle, and he really only has one speed. Like he's a full speed kid, which is great. He never dogs it.
All right, John, return the favor. Tell me something good about Willamika.
He's really good in science class. He does really good on all his tests.
I get the feeling he's not good at science.
No, not at all.
Any type of science?
I have chemistry with him, and his test grades aren't the best.
Yes, he's supposed to. Okay, I got one bad test grade. And wait, what happened last test?
I don't know yet.
John left 2 full pages blank.
That was Will.
He left 2 full pages blank on the test. I don't know. I don't know if that means
why are
better.
you not good at chemistry?
It's not even that. It's just one test. I didn't know we had a test, so I didn't study. So it didn't show good, that test.
So how do you have good chemistry on the court with your teammates, but you struggle in the classroom? Good chemistry.
It's just different. I'm gonna say that. It's just different.
Do you like science?
Yeah.
Which science class was your favorite?
Chemistry is my favorite, to be honest.
Okay. Besides chemistry, what class is your favorite?
I gotta say, like a core class.
Any class.
Any class. Gym. Gym is the most easy class.
Gym is your favorite. Yeah. All right, John, tell me something good about Christian Rossi.
He's a really good teammate, especially on the football field. If I ever didn't know the play, he would tell me.
That was every play.
So if you lined up wrong, he lets you know. He didn't know the play that was going on.
Yeah.
What would he do? Would he just yell at you, or would he come over to you and say it to you?
I cost him a touchdown because I lined up offsides.
That is true. So what happens when that happens? Does he come over and have some choice words for you, or what's that like?
He wasn't too mad about it, so that's good.
All right, Christian, give me your thoughts on this. How many times, honestly, did John Benson not know what was going on in the football field?
If there was ever like a 2-minute drill where we needed to just line up and go, he never knew the play. He always asked me what it meant.
Is he typically offsides?
No. Like, so he's the wideout, so really you just have to ask the official there if you're lined up right. I don't really understand how that's too difficult for him, but
yeah. John, do you feel like you can line up on sides better in the future?
Yeah, I think that was my only offsides penalty, and of course it was on Christian's touchdown.
What did you have to do to make it up to Christian?
I just said I was sorry. Didn't know what to do.
That was enough?
Yeah.
We were talking about Christmas gifts before, John, and Jack McLean said he doesn't buy for anybody. Do you?
I got my girlfriend a present and my mom a present.
So like Christian. So Christian got his girlfriend candy and boots. He also got his mom shampoo and candy. What did you buy your mom and girlfriend?
I got my mom candy, and I got my girlfriend pajamas and a candle.
And what?
A candle.
And a candle. What was the scent of the candle?
I think it was peppermint.
That means you picked it up the last day. I think it was peppermint. So the pajamas are what?
They were pajama pants, and they were like striped.
Striped pajama pants to go with the peppermint.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me something good about Luke Sutherland.
Luke's always funny in the locker room, but when games he's serious, but he's a really nice guy.
Funny in the locker room, serious in games, and he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Fred Kent, what about him?
He's a really nice guy too. He can be joking at times, and when we need to get to business, he's serious.
Okay. So kind of like Luke.
Yeah.
All right, we understand that now. So I'm not going to ask any rapid-fire questions in this one. You're each going to get 2 apiece. So Christian, go ahead. I have to answer them all.
If you can marry one celebrity, who would it be?
Oh boy. If I could marry one celebrity, who would it be? I have a few. I'd say Jennifer Aniston. I would say, what's her name? I'm forgetting her name right now. Man, I think I had to think about Anna Kendrick. I'd marry Anna Kendrick. And this is tough. I had another one. Why can't I think of it right now? Who else would I marry? I'm trying to think of movies I've seen recently. I don't know. I'd find so. I'm gonna stick with Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston or Anna Kendrick. Those would be easy for me. I'll do that. All right, Will. What's your question for me?
What's your favorite sport?
Oh man. Basketball and football are really, really close, but I played basketball my whole life, and I can still hit my shot. So I'll say basketball. All right, Coach. What do you got for me?
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Home Alone. Next question. Go ahead, Luke. Anything in the world. Who's going to ask Chris this movie? Anything in the world.
What's your favorite part about Christmas?
Ooh. My favorite part about Christmas, number one, that it is Jesus' birthday, and we tend to forget that all the time. So I'm going to say number one, that it is connected to my faith. Number two, my parents always have treated me like a kid in like the best of ways. My mom is all about me keeping that spirit. Every year I write a letter to Santa to kind of still talk about my year and whatnot. And there's always a response, which is always, moving for me, especially this year, because this year was tough. And then I would say I like to give gifts. I don't really need to get anything. I like to be around people that I care about. And this year, more than any year, we had less people, but I read a quote that said, you grow up and you learn that there's loyalty, and what do they say? There's strength in loyalty, not numbers. So I found a lot of strength in my loyalty. All right, John, what do you got for me?
What kind of music do you like?
Country, rap, pop, a little bit of everything. So you can ask me a follow-up.
Who's your favorite country artist?
I like Dan and Shay. Hi, Dan and Shay. Say Dan and Shay. All right, Will, what's your final one for me?
What's your favorite rap artist?
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne. Or Drake.
Do you listen to NBA Youngboy?
Do I listen to what?
NBA Youngboy?
Not typically. Somebody else brought that up, too.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
I should listen to him.
His album just came out. That junk is fire.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, you got.
Because I know the Carter 5 came out, and I like Wayne.
Yeah.
But the Carter 3 was good.
Yeah.
Carter 3 was probably... Was that the best, in your opinion?
I like the Carter 5. Yeah.
You like Carter 5?
Yeah.
I like Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
All right, Christian, what's your final question for me?
Who is your favorite person that you've ever interviewed?
My favorite person I ever interviewed? My grandmother. G-Mama. I used to ask her questions and I would record them just to have them just in case. And she lived to be 100 and a half in 9 days, and I'm going to give her all of that 'cause she worked for it. But I can go back and hear her voice, and that means a lot to me. And I used to talk to her about my grandfather. And I talked to her about World War II, where she worked at General Motors. And she, because they switched over, she had to make 50 caliber guns with her bare hands. She had to put them all together. So my grandmother, at like 90 pounds, if she went dead weight, you could not pick her up. It was insane. Like if she arm wrestled you, her arms were so tiny that she could hold anybody in the beginning. Like at least she could get you. So even at like 9900 years old, she was still giving really good advice, and she had tremendous stories to tell. So she's my favorite interview. All right, Luke. What do you got?
Favorite quote?
Favorite quote? I like making them up, but I would say I try to do inspirational quotes like every week or every day if I can to put them out there because I need to hear them, and I would like to think somebody else needs it. But I would say it's actually a quote by LL Cool J, and it's may the winds not go to your head, the losses. I hope that the winds don't go to your head, the losses not to your heart. So when you lose, don't make it too hard on you. When you win, don't get cocky. So I would say that. Don't let the wins go to your head, the losses go to your heart. All right, Coach Kent, what do you have for me?
Have you made a New Year's resolution yet? And if so, what is it?
To laugh more, to smile more, to not hold grudges, to allow myself to heal, and to not feed into negative feelings, like to stay away from negative people, and to allow myself to be at peace for everything that's been going on. All right, John, what's your final question?
What's your favorite NFL team?
Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, they need help. They don't need an offensive line. They don't need a defensive line. They need one linebacker. They don't need a secondary. They got to get a quarterback, and they got to get wide receivers. And they probably got to get another head coach. We'll see. So that being said, John Benson, Luke Sutherland, Christian Rossi, Will Amica, head coach Fred Kent, myself, Dan Tortora. We appreciate it. We want to thank Jack McClain and Cam Jones as well for being a part of the show. West Genesee boys basketball is happening all season long. Go and see them right over the hill from the Wildcat and see them on the road as well. I'll be seeing them soon with a new pair of Uggs. Thank you for that, gentlemen. I'll talk with you soon. God bless. And Merry Christmas once again, and Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah to everybody that celebrated. And thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good night.
This is a wake-up call. Fast break.
Breaking news. The PressRoom Pub, located on 220 Herald Place in historic Herald Square in downtown Syracuse, is where entertainment and sports become one. Trivia is every Tuesday at 7 p.m. with host Dan Tortora. Sports are always on from every angle at the PressRoom Pub. The main floor features a full bar and restaurant with 2 private party rooms featuring games, a colossal television, and more. So head out for lunch, dinner, or a drink and plan your parties with the PressRoom Pub. 220 Herald Place in downtown Syracuse. Call 315-569-4345 for more information. The Press Room awaits you.
Clothing that will change with you without you having to change.
DreisigLady.com, DREISSIG Lady.com. With the Bamboo line Relax Fit clothing as well as the Athletic Fit clothing, DreisigLady.com is fit for any woman, any time of the day, anywhere. Whatever you're doing, whatever your day commands of you, command yourself to feel comfortable in Dreissig Lady Apparel. DREISSIG Lady.com. For all the women out there, feel good in what you're wearing. And don't feel like you have to constantly change throughout the day. Whether you're a stay-at-home mom, a business owner, going for a jog, going for a meeting, or just relaxing at home, DreisigLady.com is the right fit for you. DREISSIG Lady.com.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you're with us tomorrow for Eric Cerrone of OCC, as well as Jason Leone of Oswego, the ingredients to success, and so much more, as well as talk on the national championship between Alabama and Clemson, and where I'm choosing Clemson once again. God bless and have a great day.